Etong picture na ito, very controversial ito ngayon sa social media. Edited daw ito. Kasi meron pong balita, 30 million daw po ang ininvest ng tropa ninyo para manalo doon sa 690 million na yan. Kung kinakailangan hanggang madaling araw tayo na alas 12 rito, Comsec, mag-ready ka nga ng mga kumot banig dyan. 2,000 na mga lotto agents. Pinatay nyo. Meron kayong pinatay na pagkarami-rami, libo ang pinatay ninyo. Isa lang ang inyong binuhay kapalit ng 2,000.
That is baseless, I would tell you. I'm sorry, but I think the figures will show
Who
that...
are you to say it's baseless?
Mr. Chairman.
Wait a minute. 2,000 na talagang given na yung numbers na sinasabi niya. Am I right, Ms. Javier?
Yes, Chair, you're correct.
So meron kayong 2,000 na pinatay nyo.
It is not,
Let's
Mr. Chairman.
pinatay nyo. Let me finish and then let you talk. 2,000 ang tinanggalan nyo ng nabuhay. Pinatay nyo ni...
Hindi po ako may gawa niyan, Mr. Chairman. Dumating po ako awarded,
under your watch.
Mr. Chairman. It is not under my watch.
Napag-alaman na edited ang viral picture na nanalo umano sa loto ng 43 million jackpot prize noong December 23, 2023, pero ayon sa source, ay empleyado lamang mismo ng PCSO ang pinanalo, at matagal na umanong kalakalan ito.
Nung time po na nag-order po ng machine na 6,500, kayo na po yung nakaupo.
Your Honor, that is a big lie. That is a big lie. Our records will bear us out. I will have to correct this because this is a very, very big lie. And if she's under oath, Your Honor, she will be in trouble.
Ulitin ko po, paulit-ulit na tayo rito para mas maintindihan natin. Regarding launching of new games with a game proponent of an agent on an experimental test run basis, yan na yung iloto.
Your Honor, if I may, iLotto po is not a new game. Existing na po ang loto natin. Yan po yung...
We're talking about the experimental electronic lotto.
It's a betting platform, Your Honor.
At pinabasa mo sa akin to, ba't pa ako mag-issue ng sulat ng ganon?
To be very clear, this is on a test run.
Exactly, precisely, definitely, absolutely, you're right. Pero, bago ka mag-test run, you should secure permission from the OP. My esteemed colleagues and to all here present today, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ang Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office ay lumagda sa isang Memorandum of Agreement noong August 30, 2023 para sa one-year test run period for web-based application betting platform. Isa pamamaraan upang mapatupad ng PCSO ang e-Lotto or the launching of the new PCSO online games that would change the existing lotto betting system. Ito ay nagdudulot ng matinding pangamba sa mga lotto agents na may existing contracts sa PCSO. Hindi lingid sa ating kalaman na mga lotto agents ay matagal ng kaagapay ng PCSO. Ilan lang sa mga reklamo na natanggap namin ay ang malalaking pagbabago ng tratado ng PCSO sa mga lotto agents, kagaya ng paghigpit ng mga patakaran na nagresulta sa agarang pagkansela ng kanilang agency agreement. Kasama na rin dito ang number 1, pag-deactivate ng Lotto Terminal Ticket Cancellation feature na nagresulta sa malakiang abono sa mga Lotto agents. Number 2, simula ng transition sa FLX machine, shutdown at hindi na nag-ooperate ang mga old machine at ito ay kinukumpiska na ng PCSO. Number 3, pagtanggal ng kanilang hospitalization benefits at marami pang iba. This has to end right here, right now. PCSO has to defend its stand, not to run and hide. When you are asked by the Senate to attend hearings, you have to make time to attend the hearings. Ano bang gusto niyong patunayan sa mamamayang Pilipino at patuloy kayong umiiwas sa mga imbitasyon namin dito sa Senado? May tinatago ba kayo tungkol sa mga nais naming pag-usapan at mabigyan ng kasagutan sa hearing na ito? Meron po akong kopya rito ng contract between the PCSO and the e-Lotto provider. My first question, meron pong opinion ang OGCC, Office of the Government Corporate Counsel, dated April 19, 2023, because humiling po si General Manager Mr. Robles ng opinion from OGCC tungkol po doon sa pagkakaroon ng e-lotto. At sinabi po ng OGCC na number 1, hindi pwede illegal at kailangan humingi muna ng permiso from the OP, Office of the President. Ang tanong, humingi kayo ng permiso o ng opinion sa OGCC at sinabi ng OGCC, no can do, bakit ipinagpatuloy pa rin yung pagkikipagtransact? Bakit pinagpatuloy pa rin pagkikipagtransaksyon sa Pacific Online Systems Corporation? Anybody would like to answer? PCSO? Ibig sabihin, legitimate yun na kailangan ang isang government-owned corporation, pag sila ay magkaroon ng anumang klaseng project and enter into an agreement with any entity, they should have permission from the Office of the President since they are under the Office of the President. You agree?
Your Honor, I have not gone through that opinion, Your Honor.
Ba't ka pa pumunta rito kung wala ka palang alam? So useless ka lang sa amin. Then dapat policy na kita rito. Puro you don't know, I don't know. Alam niyo naman siguro ang reason ko ba't kayo pinapunta rito, di ba? O bakit puro ka I don't know? Kinukontra namin yung pagkakaroon ng e-lotto. So dapat napag-aralan mo na yun. Being a lawyer, you should know better. Something's fishy here for me, Attorney De Valle. Okay, I don't know you. Ano pa yung sense na ako'y magtatanong sa iyo tungkol sa contract na ito kung puro ka walang alam? You're an attorney, you're a lawyer. How long have you been with the OGCC?
For then one year, 1 month, Your Honor.
1 year, 1 month. Okay, so meron akong mapapakinabang sa'yo unless kung sabihin mo 1 day ka pa lang. So meron ka masasagot sa akin one way or the other. Right? And I don't want to hear na puro I don't know, I don't know.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. I would like to beg your indulgence if in the past I wasn't able to come here. We were busy and I sent a representative, Your Honor, who is very capable of answering your questions. Now, dun po sa review that you were referring to, I don't think it is about the test run of the web-based application. That was for another e-game then birthday panalo po. That is not in reference to what we have with e-lotto namin. So we have here po the contract review 2404 series of 2023 from the OGCC, and we have the summary here. We may furnish you or I can read it po kung gusto po ninyo. Iba po yung topic na yun. It was in a different topic.
Okay, go ahead, read.
The OGCC view on the web application. The OGCC recognizes the need to contract with private entities for their technical expertise and the lack of necessary technology and legal framework to effectively implement online gambling schemes and methods. The OGCC's opinion may be summarized into 3 categories relating to the compliance by PCSO to its previous opinions and areas for improvement and or compliance. Okay. PCSO's compliance. The procurement of the web-based application is within PCSO's mandate. This is according to GOCC. The PCSO complied with the promulgation of the rules and regulations of the WABP as well as the requirement of publication and posting prior the effectivity and implementation of the WABP rules.
With that letter, you are being authorized by OGCC to go ahead.
If I may, they have requirements,
Go.
Mr. Chairman, and ito po yung summary ng
Hindi nga, Mr. Robles. So, yung binabasa nyo ngayon sa amin dito, in-authorize kayo ng OGCC to go ahead with Pacific Online System Corporation para doon sa e-lotto project?
Ito po, to make it clear, Mr. Chair, this is just a test. Test po ang hinihingi namin ng permiso. Kasi wala naman po kaming problema to
Kaya
ask
po,
the permission of the
humingi kayo ng
President.
test, pinapayagan kayo.
Meron po mga requirements sa amin and we complied with it.
So, can we see a copy of that letter? And when was it given to you?
If I may, Mr. Chair, I have it with me. Would you like me to
Kasi
read it?
dito kasi, Mr. Robles, dito sa opinion na ibinigay ng OGCC. Aside from OGCC's conduct of an individual review of any contract, agreement, or arrangement of PCSO with a game proponent for the launching of an online game on an experimental test run basis, PCSO shall likewise secure the Office of the President's approval pursuant to Section 10 of the PCSO Charter.
That is referring to a different game. Birthday Panalo po yan.
We're talking about online dito. Walang sinabi dito birthday panalo. It says here, launching of new games with the game proponent as an agent on an experimental test line basis and procurement of several online betting systems or platforms. Never na minention dito ang sinasabi ninyong bingo panalo.
Birthday Panalo po. Ito po
Birthday
yung
Panalo.
aming sa web-based application betting platform which is specific with Pacific Online Systems dated 21 December 2023.
Yung sinasabi ng 70, it's on page 17, birthday panalo game.
It doesn't matter, Mr. Robles, regardless. Sinasabi ng OGCC, any contract agreement, any contract, regardless kung yan ay birthday panalo o e-lotto, dito, very clear, any agreement or any contract or agreement or arrangement of PCSO with a game proponent for the launching of an online game. So yung birthday panalo, online yon. Yung e-lotto, online yon. So sinasabi, any online game, kailangan may permiso from the OP. Regardless, kahit na ibang game yung sinasabi mo. The fact na sinasabi ng OGCC, ulitin ko for the nth time, any contract agreement or arrangement of PCSO with a game proponent for the launching of an online game. Online yung iloto, di ba? Yung birthday panalo, online pareho. Pagbabanggay mo parehong online. So therefore, kung pareho silang online, pareho dapat may permiso sa Office of the President.
I respect your opinion, Mr. Chairman, but I am specifically referring to the memorandum of the OGCC sa contract review nila sa amin of 21 December 2023, which is much later, Mr. Chairman.
Regardless, I see what you're coming from. I understand what you're saying. Exactly. Pero again, nais kong ipa-remind sa inyo lahat dito, sa iyo especially, Mr. Robles, yung sinabi rito ng OGCC. Sabi mo, ibang laro yung hiningan nyo ng opinion. Ang hiningan nyo ng opinion ay tungkol doon sa birthday panalo. Okay, nandun na tayo. Online game. Tama. PCSO na iloto, online game din. Parehong online game. Regardless kung magkaiba sila ng hiningan nyo ng opinion. Pero the fact na it states here na online game should have the permission of the Office of the President. That you should have secured permission from the OP. I'd like to ask the opinion of Mr. Juni Kua here, the chairman of the PCSO. Mr. Kua, ano po masasabi nyo?
Tama naman po yung binasa ninyo kanina na kinakailangan na humingi ng permiso sa Office of the President.
I'm sorry po, sir. So, you agree with me doon po sa nabasa ko, Mr. Kua being the chairperson of PCSO?
Well, nakita ko naman pong binasa niyo yun doon sa provision ng charter at yun din po ang pagkakaalam ko.
Thank you, Mr. Kua. Okay, Mr. Robles, ayan, pati yung chairman ninyo sa PCSO, naintindihan po yung sinasabi ko, naintindihan po yung binasa ko, very simple lang po talaga yon. Actually, pang kindergarten lang po yon. Na sinasabi rito, pag online, kailangan may permiso mula sa OP. Online po yung iloto. Sana po, kumuha kayo ng permiso sa Office of the President. Binaypas niyo po yung OP sa proyektong ito. Number 1 violation po yun. Why was it violated?
Mr. Chairman, assuming that that is correct, we are just on a test run po. We have to test this before having it approved. Kasi po, it would look, kung hindi naman po gumagana, pag nauna naman po yung approval, ay medyo mahirap din naman po yan. So we have to be very clear, this is on a test run.
Exactly, precisely, definitely, absolutely, you're right. Pero, bago ka mag-test run, you should secure permission from the OP before any move whatsoever.
Mr. Chair, again, you were referring to a different game. Yan po ang pinanggagalingan
Sir, akala ko
ko.
tapos na tayo sa different game, regardless kung anumang game yun. Basta we're talking about online, right? Pag online, kailangan may permission from the OP, period.
Mr.
Okay?
Chair, if I may, I would like to read from you a memorandum from the Executive Secretary. If I may, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Upon evaluation, the PCSO is advised that it has sufficient authority, is in a better position to evaluate and approve its technical guidelines on betting platforms, considering that this deals with the minimum technical specifications required for betting platforms of PCSO game. Like hardware systems, architecture requirements, interface requirements, and software specifications. Finding that these are matters that will be better evaluated by PCSO as the implementing agency for its lottery games, this office defers to the PCSO's expertise on the approval of the same. Ito po rin po regarding the betting platform po, which iLotto is a betting platform, Your Honor.
So, ang ibig nyo sabihin, with that letter that you just read, and what date is that? So, pinapayagan kayo ng Executive Secretary na to go ahead at kukontrahin itong opinion ng OGCC. Kasi very clear to me, merong opinion ng OGCC, ngayon nang lalabas ng opinion, ang Executive Secretary na sabi na upon your discretion, para i-simplify ko na lang, na pwede kayong mag-decide na mag-enter into a project such as online gaming na kumukontra sa opinion ng OGCC. So, ibig sabihin, yung Executive Secretary pumaparing na sa inyo at pinapayagan na kayo na i-bypass itong nakalagay dito sa opinion ng OGCC.
I think, Mr. Chairman, we're referring to two different opinions. So, as far as we're concerned, hindi po namin we're not going against the opinion of the OGCC.
No, sir. The opinion of OGCC is very simple. Pinapalawak lang po natin. We're talking of online here, sir. Online lang po. Huwag na natin ibahin pa. Online lang. It's the same animal. Yung birthday panalo and iLotto, online din yung sir. Wala tayong pinagkaiba rito. Kasi ang sinasabi niyo po, may binabasa kayong sulat na wala po akong kopya niyan, na parang sinasabi ng Executive Secretary, if I read it right, kung tama yung pagkabasa ko, na pinapayagan kayo, is your discretion na gumawa ng anumang klaseng project na pwedeng kasama na dyan yung online betting. Kayo nang bahala gumawa ng mga paraan sa technicalities and all, pinapayagan na kayo ng Executive Secretary. And I don't know kung nabasa ba ng Executive Secretary itong opinion ng OGCC. Sana pinadalhan nyo si Executive Secretary ng opinion. Sir, nagbibigay ka ng opinion yan pero may opinion ng OGCC. Pinagbangga nyo sana. Siguro baka hindi siguro nabasa ito ng Executive Secretary kasi kung nabasa ito ni ES, then he might not have issued that kind of letter. Kasi kung ako sa Executive Secretary at pinabasa mo sa akin to, ba't pa ako mag-issue ng sulat ng ganon? Sasabihin ko, heck, hindi ko ba magkain yung OGCC? Kasi sigurado ako si ES, he'll make sure na talagang nagko-confront tayo sa lahat ng mga patakaran, sa lahat ng mga protocol sa departamento ng executive.
If I may, Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
yung birthday panalo po is a game. Yung pong iLotto is a betting platform. Malaki pong pagkakaiba yun, Mr. Chairman. So, hindi ho pwedeng referring to the same po yun eh.
Ito po, sir, ano? Philippine Charities, meron ho ba kayong kopya nito? Opinion number 070 series of 2023. I would presume you have a copy of this. April 19, 2023. Ito po, For attention, Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, Melquiades A. Robles, kayo po ito, General Manager, regarding, ito na po, launching of new games with a game proponent as an agent of an experimental test run basis. Ito na nga po yun, test run basis. Sinabi niyo na po kanina yun. Experimental test run basis and procurement of several online betting systems or platforms. So, dalawa na yon. Sapul na dito yung iloto at sapul na rin yung birthday panalo. Ayan na, sir. May kopya ho ba kayo nito, Mr. General Manager? Okay. Dito pa po sa page 5. In accordance with the contract on PCSO service providers, Philippine Gaming Management Corporation and Pacific Online Systems Corporation binanggit. Di ba? Binanggit dito yung Pacific Online was online. Itong Pacific Online, ito po yung test run ninyo sa iloto. Doon po sa birthday panalo, Pacific din ho ba ang provider?
Hindi po, Your Honor. And it's just a proposal po.
Exactly. So, doon sa birthday panalo, sinasabi mo kanina, ini-insist nyo magkaiba. Hindi pala Pacific yon. Pacific ang binimension dito.
Po yan, yung dati pong provider po yan. You have to understand po na dati po dalawang provider po ang PCSO.
No, sino bang ang current provider?
Mr. Chairman, if I may, we have the lotto, the lottery, the over-the-counter lottery. Ito po, meron pong dating PGMC tsaka POSC. So in that context po, para maintindihan natin, ngayon po pinag-isa na yan under one joint venture. So para po ma-mention nila yan, it was a long time ago po yan. Kaya nga po sinasabi ko, we are guided by the more recent one. Ito nga pong memorandum na sinasite ko on the web application-based program. So, yung PLS na po ngayon yan sa lottery namin, Philippine Lottery System. Kaya hindi na nga po kasama yung PGMC and the POSC on the traditional, on the usual over-the-counter. Kaya po, we really have to be specific kung ano ang hiningi namin ng opinion. Kasi magkakasalabat po yan. Iba po ang context, yung backdrop po ng sinasabi nyo na yung sa birthday panalong hinihingi namin.
Precisely. I see what you're saying. I know where you're coming from. But you should understand, ito pong sulat ng OGCC na ipinadala sa inyo, I hope you have a copy of this. Very clear po. Plain and simple. Ulitin ko po, paulit-ulit na lang tayo rito para mas maintindihan natin. Regarding launching of new games with a game proponent of an agent on an experimental test run basis. Yan na yung iloto.
Your Honor, if I may, iloto po is not a new game. Existing na po ang loto natin. Yan po yung,
We're talking about the experimental electronic lotto.
it's a betting platform, Your Honor.
Betting platform, we're talking about e-lotto, electronic betting. It's a betting platform but still covered yun ng opinion ng OGCC. You know, Mr. Robles, the reason nang gagaliti ako rito because nakatanggap ako ng maraming complaint. The last time you weren't here kasi, I talked to several lotto agents, yung betting stations. Marami sa kanila mga OFWs, mga retirees. Nag-invest sila, bumuo sila ng pera doon. And now, mawalan silang trabaho. Mawalan silang kita. You didn't even consult them. Miss Evelyn Marking Javier, if I'm not mistaken, presidente ho kayo ng mga lotto agents.
Yes.
Were you consulted?
Yes, Chair. Nasarado na po yung 2,000 na outlets po.
Ano po?
Nasarado na po.
Ano yung sabi po nasarado?
There are 2,000 lotto outlets na nasarado na po dahil nabigyan na po ng termination noong October 16.
2,000.
2,000. I mean, nag-start po yung 300, tas yung remaining pong 1,600
So,
plus.
so ilan po lahat ang nasarado?
2,000 po sa
Pero were you consulted na nainformahan po kayo na magkakaroon kami ng e-loto
Hindi po.
na posible maapektuhan ang ilan sa inyo o marami sa inyo?
To my understanding, Chair, with the previous administration, they had plans of having that. Parang pag-aaralan pa po. We were just surprised na ang bilis-bilis lang po siyang na.
So yung previous administration, before Mr. Robles became the general manager, so meron na kayong narinig na plano.
Iplano po.
But you, pero nakonsulta kayo,
Opo, alam po namin.
alam nyo. Ang kinagulat nyo na lang, all of a sudden, boom, natuloy na.
Opo.
Okay. Mr. Robles, you might want to answer.
Thank you very much na in-acknowledge you na it's not under my time. Kung nga po ang tatanungin niyo po, it should be 11,000 outlets. Had it been under my watch, Mr. Chairman, hindi ako papayag. Kung nga po ang tatanungin niyo po, it should be 11,000 outlets. Had it been under my watch, Mr. Chairman, hindi ako papayag sa 6,500. No? That is a fact. Hindi po under my watch to, and I even asked my managers, why did you allow? And sila po ay kausap ng GM. I'm surprised why they did not raise that up. They're very close po with the past administration. So, well, they have the reasons for not saying it. Tama po sila. Hindi po dapat. But ang trust naman of that administration is to modernize the 25-year-old system. Now, dalawa pa nga na laging nagbe-breakdown. So, tama po kayo. Hindi ho dapat pinasarayan at marami pong nawalan. At even po kami sana, we could be getting more income had the previous administrator not implemented that. When I came, awarded na po yan. May timetable na po ang implementation.
Ms. Xavier?
To my understanding, kasi I was there during the opening, the PCSO then said that they're going to initially order 6,500 because katatapos lang po ng pandemic, hindi po yata kakayanin na ganun kadami yung order nila na machine. So we were just wondering, I mean, with due respect po, no, GM, nung time po na nag-order po ng machine na 6,500, kayo na po yung nakaupo.
Your Honor, that is a big lie. That is a big lie. Our records will bear us out. I will have to correct this because this is a very, very big lie. And if she's under oath, Your Honor, she will be in trouble.
To my understanding po, I mean, okay, granting po na na sila yung nag-order niyan. Pero during your time, alam niyo po na maaapektuhan yung 2,000 na agent. Sana po, gumawa na lang din po kayo ng paraan na tulungan po kami na wag pong masarado yung 2,000 na yan. Kaya po, masama po yung loob ng mga lotto agents kasi parang dahil po dyan sa e-lotto, parang hindi yun na po tinulungan yung mga iba na makapagbukas po sila. Kasi dati ho, pre-termination lang, sumulat kayo, tapos ginawang termination, tapos nag-stoppage. From the stoppage itself po, dapat hindi na po kayo nag-issue mismo ng termination na kayo po yung nakapirma. Doon ho yung talagang alam na nila na talagang wala na pong aasahan. Kung stoppage po yan, kung mag-aantay po ng machine, sana hindi na lang po sila terminate.
So ano nangyari po doon na Ms. Xavier, doon sa 2,000 na
Sarado na
napasara?
po sila lahat. Sarado na po lahat yung Yun nga po yung humihingi sila ng tulong sa akin na kung maaari po na mabigyan sila ng chance na makapagbukas ulit. Ang problema po, wala po talagang available na machine. Pero open naman po nang mag-apply ulit. Pero ang problema po, mag-aantay nga po sila kung kung kailan po magmamachine. Pero to my understanding, hindi pa po yata nag-uumpisa yung procurement or sinasabi po ng mga branch managers na magkakaroon po. Saka before po, umasa po yung mga ibang mga agents po na hanggat wala pa pong machine, yung po ng mga lumang machine namin na ginamit dito sa Luzon, ang ipapagamit. Ang alam ko po, parang dati pumayag nga po na yun ang gamitin. Hindi po namin alam kung anong nangyari, kung bakit. Kasi kung I already approached also po, no, the OGCC, no, that's why I was late last time in coming here. Nakiusap po ako doon kay Attorney Quevedo na kung pwede pong i-extend po yung ELA para po hindi na muna ho sila magsarado at pagbibigyan sila hanggat 4 months. Ang pakiusap lang niya po sa akin na i-inform ko daw po si GM na mag-apela lang para magkaroon po ng time na wag sila munang masarado kasi naaawa.
So you're
po
not
sila.
granted your request for an appeal?
Kasi po, ang hinihingi lang po ni Attorney Quevedo that time is kung pwede daw pong sumulat sa kanila ng letter po si GM or si Chairman Kuwa na humihingi po sila ng extension para magkaroon po ng time kung merong o-orderin na machine or something. Pero sinabi ko po yun kay AGM Arnel Casas na yun po yung request ni Attorney Quevedo na kung pwede gumawa po sila ng sulat na nire-request po nila na ma-extend po yung yung ELA para patuloy pa po sila na makapatuloy po na makapagpatay at hindi masarado yung 2,000. Kasi naaawa rin po siya dun sa mga agents na yun. At that particular time, parang nag-follow up ako, parang sabi po, hindi naman po talaga nangyari na nakagawa po ng apela.
Kasi Mr. Robles, 2,000 na mga lotto agents, sinibak nyo, tinanggalan nyo sila ng hanap buhay, pinatay nyo in short. Pero yung kita sana napupunta sa kanila, napunta ngayon sa Pacific Online Systems Corporation. Meron kayong pinatay na pagkarami-rami, 1,000 ang pinatay ninyo. At isa lang ang inyong binuhay kapalit ng 2,000. Ito na nga yung online.
Mr. Chair, that is baseless, I would tell you. I'm sorry, but I think the figures will show that...
Who are you to say it's baseless?
Mr. Chairman...
Wait a minute. 2,000 na talagang given na yung numbers na sinasabi niya, exact numbers yan, 2,000 ang natanggalan ng hanap buhay. Am I right, Ms. Javier?
Yes, Chair, you're correct.
So, meron kayong 2,000 na pinatay nyo.
It is not...
Let's
Mr. Chairman...
Pinatay nyo negosyo.
if I may,
Wait a
Mr.
minute.
Chairman.
Let me finish and then let you talk. 2,000 ang tinanggalan nyo ng hanap buhay, pinatay nyo negosyo, and then kapalit ng 2,000, isang kumpanya lang ang inyong binuhay. Go ahead, Mr. Robles.
Hindi po ako may gawa niyan, Mr. Chairman. Dumating po ako awarded...
under your watch.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, Mr. Chairman, it is not under my watch that the PLS was awarded. 5.8 billion po yan. It is a modernization of the lottery system, Mr. Chairman. it was already on the
But you were
implementation
the one
stage,
who
Mr.
asked for an
Chairman.
opinion from OGCC, and OGCC gave you an opinion na saying na hindi...
Where are we, Mr. Chairman? Are we on the Pulai?
Yes, later na yung pula. Mr. Robles, dalawa ditong issue eh. Una, nung nagkaroon itong Pacific Online Systems Corporation, pinatay ang 2,000 mga lotto agents. Pangalawa, nung humingi kayo ng opinion sa OGCC at sinabihan kayo ng OGCC ng opinion na kailangan humingi kayo ng permiso sa Office of the President, and yet you did not. Attorney Francis De Valle, kanina pa kayo nagbabasa nung binigyan namin kayo ng kopya. What's your opinion on that letter? That MOA? It's your time to shine. Come on.
Your Honor, the OGCC already issued an opinion that is currently being the subject of this discussion. The opinion speaks for itself, Your Honor. I might be misquoted if I make an interpretation. So,
No, you're an attorney, you're a lawyer, you should know better. Pwede ka magsalita.
Yes, exactly.
On behalf of the OGCC and in reference to this letter or opinion issued by the office where you present.
Exactly, Your Honor. With all due respect, my training would tell me that the document speaks for itself.
Okay.
The document
When you say the
itself is
document
evidence,
speaks for
Your Honor.
itself, meaning?
The opinion, Your Honor, that was issued by the Office of the Government Corporate Counsel, Your Honor.
So that means yung sinasabi rito na sana humingi ng opinion sa Office of the President, covered dito itong online gaming system ng Pacific Online Systems Corporation. Tama? No,
Your Honor,
don't look at him.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. Basically, the...
No, yes or no lamang, attorney. So, sabi mo, it is what it is. Parang ganon, di ba? Now, yung nakasulat dito na opinion ng OGCC, does this cover the online lotto o e-lotto? Yes or no lang? Huwag na tayo pasikot-sikot dito, sir. Nabasa mo naman na. At tinawagan mo, I would assume you would have called people na who could give you enlightenment on this issue. Yun ang gusto kong tanongin. Kasi sinasabi ni Mr. Robles, magkaibang laro. At itong dokumento kasi ito, galing sa OGCC. So kaya binigyan kita ng kopya para basahin mo at pagkatapos, come up with your own opinion, being the lawyer of OGCC, and at the same time, make some phone calls. Do it right now. Open pa naman siguro opisina, 2 o'clock pa lamang. Call.
Your Honor, the signatories of that opinion is currently in a meeting with the Department of Justice.
Okay, sige. Wala yung
So,
mga signatories. But, make some phone calls and kung kinakailangan, basahin mo yung mga libro ninyo dyan sa OGCC, mag-utos ka na basahin kung ito ba ay tumutugma. Yung mga, ito bang nakasulat dito, tumutugma doon sa mga libro ninyo. Kung anong sinasabi sa mga protocol ninyo, sinasabi sa guidelines ninyo. So again, I would like to make it short. Tama ba yung sinasabi ko na ito ay, itong sulat na ito, opinion na ito, it covers the iLotto. Yun lang yun. Yes or no ka lang. Sabi mo kasi kanina, it is what it is. Meaning, kung ano yun nandyan, yun na nga yun.
Your
Kasi,
Honor,
kasi si Mr. Kua, yung chairman ng PCSO, he already gave his stand. Sinabi na niya na tama yung nakasulat dito at tumutugma doon sa sinasabi ko. So ngayon ikaw from OGCC. Kasi itong dokumento to galing sa inyo eh. Come on. Kung kinakailang hanggang madaling araw tayo na alas 12 rito, I won't mind. Promise. Comsec, mag-ready ka nga ng mga kumot banig dyan. Hindi nga. Gusto ko opinion ng OGCC kasi nakakuha ko na ng opinion mula sa PCSO from Chairman Juni Kua na sinasabing yung online lotto, e-lotto, ay covered dito. Yun ang pagkakaintindi ko. Am I right, Mr. Kua? Para kunin ko ng opinion ng OGCC. Tama ba yung pagkabasa ko, Mr. Kua? Was it plain and simple? Na yung nakasulat dito, covered na yung e-lotto.
Ang narinig ko ay yung patungkol sa paghingi ng approval ng OP.
Correct.
Tungkol diyan sa
iLotto.
Sa opinion ng OGCC.
Correct.
Kung ano man yung nakasaad diyan. At kinonfirm ko lang na narinig ko yung binasa ninyo na kailangan ang OB approval.
So do you agree with me na dapat yung online or e-lotto kailangan ng approval ng Office of the President per opinion given by OGCC? You agree?
Yun din po ang honest opinion ko.
Honest opinion. Thank you. Thank you. Now, it's your turn, Mr. Valle, Corporate Secretary.
yes, Your Honor. So,
Corporate Attorney.
yeah, thank you, Your Honor. So this contract review pertains to the Memorandum of Agreement for the one-year test run of the web-based application betting platform executed by the PCSO and Pacific Online Systems Corporation. And I'm just reading from the contract review issued by the OGCC, Your Honor.
So, itong contract na ito, itong opinion na ito, na ibinigay, ulitin ko ulit, sir, na binigay ng OGCC, does this cover yung e-lotto na kailangan dapat humingi ng permiso from the OP? Simple lang po yung tanong ko, sir, na nahirapan po kayo. Kasi ang pagkakalam ko, lahat ng government-owned corporation, any kind of transaction they should enter into, any kind of entity, they should get the permission of the Office of the President. That's plain and simple. I'm not a lawyer, but I know that because I read some articles and I read some procedures, policies pertaining to that. And you are a lawyer and you don't know, and kailangan mo pa maghanap.
My apologies for that, Your Honor. I'd rather be careful because I don't want to mislead the Honorable Senator, Your Honor. But basically, based on my purpose...
No, we're not misleading anybody. Doon lang tayo sa dokumento. Stick with whatever is written in the document. In these documents. Di ba? Lawyer po kayo, di ba? Kung ano yung nakalagay dito, ganun naman dapat pag mga lawyer, di ba? Stick to documents, wala dapat tayong mga hearsay, walang kulang, walang dagdag, walang bawas. Di ba? Walang dagdag bawas. Kung ano yung nakasulat dito.
Basically, the opinion has 4 points, Your Honor. Number 1, that the procurement of WABP pertaining to the Memorandum of Agreement that was given to me is within PCSO's mandate. Second, that the conduct of PCSO's games through the agent is imbued with public interest, and that since this
No, sir.
proposal...
No, sir. Lumalayo ka. Ang gusto ko lang po talaga, meron na opinion po yung chairman. Ang gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo dito, itong nakasulat, ang gusto ko lang malaman dito, malaman ng lahat, yung nakasulat po dito sa opinion ng OGCC. Kasi kanina sinasabi ni Mr. Robles, 2 different games. Birthday Panalo and iLotto, at sinasabi niyang gaming platform versus iLotto. So, ang tanong ko lang po, sir, yung pong, ito lang po yung Rio, basahin nyo lang, oh. Yan lang yun, sir. Yung regarding sa first page, and then sa page 5. Yun lang po yun, sir. Gusto ko lang makumpirma na yung nakalagay dito na opinion, nasa step 1 pa lang tayo, meron pa ako step 4. So haba tayo rito, sabi ko sa'yo, abutin tayo madaling araw dito kung kinakailangan. Dito pala muna tayo sa una, regarding nais ko makuha ng inyong opinion naman, kasi kayo ang present dito, kayo ang pinadala. Ito po ay kino-cover ang iLotto, na dapat ang iLotto kailangan ng permiso from the Office of the President.
Your Honor,
Maybe
under
Corporate
paragraph
Secretary
5,
next time, patawag natin yung mga signatories dito sa next hearing. I want them to be here. Okay, kasi itong pinadala nila, nagdidili-dali, nag-alanganin sa mga sagot niya. Go ahead po, Attorney Valle, sir. Attorney Del Valle. Sir.
Your Honor, under paragraph 5, page 23 of the contract review 2404, it is PCSO was reminded that most importantly, the requirement under PCSO charter requiring prior approval from the Office of the President to undertake a mobile or online betting platform
Yun.
should be observed, Your Honor.
Exactly. Thank you. Game over. 2 opinions. Mr. Robles, na dapat humingi kayo ng permiso from the Office of the President. Now, meron kang binasa noon, sulat from the ES. Maaaring ang legit yung sulat na yun, although hindi ko nabasa. And I'm not gonna argue with you, hindi ko kontrahin yung sulat na pinadala sa'yo. Siguro, kaya nag-issue ng ganong sulat si ES saying na okay lang, now, you go ahead with that, sapagkat, with that project, sapagkat hindi nyo pinakita to kay ES. Itinago nyo ito kasi kung pinakita nyo to kay ES will say, hey, wait a minute. Maghukas kamay siya. Ayokong gumawa ng kung anumang opinion na gusto nyong gawin ko, usulatin ko, sabihin ko, I'm not gonna do that because ayokong kontrahin ang OGCC. Magbabanggaan ang OGCC at saka ES. At I'm sure ES is a very smart person. Hindi siya magpapadalos-dalos. To his credit. Now, number 2. 14% commission during the test. Number 2, doon muna tayo sa you're only allowed 6 months. Pero pinilit niyong gawing 1 year yung test run. Mr. Robles. OGCC cited, while the determination of the experimental test run period of an online game rests upon the sound discretion of the PCSO board, it is noted that a period of 1 year may be already long enough to ascertain the operability, acceptability to the public, and economic and financial viability of the online game. Thus, it is recommended that the experimental test run period thereof be reduced from 1 year to 6 months, more or less. Sabi po ng OGCC dito, na dapat kung test run ang pinag-uusapan, 6 months lang. Eh, ginawa niyo pong 1 year. At inilagay niyo po dito sa Memorandum of Agreement with Pacific Online. Again, that's another violation.
Your Honor, as you have said, we are in the best position as the same opinion cited. And ito naman po ay is from the experience of the collective memory, the institutional memory of PCSO. So while it is a recommendation, the management of PCSO, those who have been here for more than 30 years, thinks otherwise, and that it should be taken as 1 year, Your Honor.
Yes, I understand. Again, Mr. Robles, hindi kita kontrahin dyan. Pinapalabas nyo, mas marami kayong kaalaman kaysa sa mga taga-OGCC. Okay? So, yun ang pinapalabas mo. However, humingi ka ng opinion sa OGCC, binigyan kayo ng opinion na hinihingi ninyo. Regardless, kasi kung kayo po mga eksperto dyan, then hindi na dapat kayo humingi ng opinion sa OGCC. Pag hindi ka humingi ng opinion sa OGCC, then pag kayo pumalpak, mayayari kayo. But anyway, having said that, dito sinasabi ng OGCC, you must reduce the contract from the test run from 1 year to 6 months. They were asking you. They were asking you. Sana po, sinunod niyo yung request. Yung hini-request sa inyo.
Mr. Chairman, hindi pa nga po nagsisimula yan, yung birthday panalo. That is pertaining again to birthday panalo.
No, tapos na po tayo sa birthday panalo. We're talking here of the iloto po. Bumabalik po kayo doon sa napapakamot tuloy ng ulo si Mr. Kua kasi nga po umiikot-ikot tayo rito. Pinaikot niyo po ako. Second violation. Third violation. 14% commission. Also contained in GOCC's opinion, stated, these game proponents should not receive any commission at all the sale and marketing of the online game tickets during the experimental test run of such games consistent with the objective of a mere test run except for recovery of actual reasonable cost. And you are further cautioned, this commission bases arrangement for the game proponents' sale and marketing of the online game tickets during the experimental test run period may expose members of the PCSO board and or PCSO's officers to criminal and or administrative liability under Section 3 of RA 3019 Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act for giving unwarranted benefits, advantage, or preference to a private party in the performance of its duties if proven so, particularly during the test run, since new games will be given the chance to be launched without PCSO yet owning the system or patent to be used by the proponents. Despite the stern warnings by OGCC, in the Memorandum of Agreement for the 1-year test run period for web-based application being platform between PCSO and Sweepstakes Office and Pacific Online System Corporation, you granted the proponent Payment of commission, a 14% commission paid. Magkano po yung 14%?
January 15, 2024, the total is 10 million 33 pesos 33,193 po.
193. Okay, as of June 15, 2024, January 15, 2024, 33,193. So therefore, inadmit nyo na kayo po'y nakatanggap na ng komisyon. Hindi nga po, dapat hindi po muna pinairal yung 14% komisyon.
Again, I hope, Mr. Chairman, we are reading from the same opinion. But nevertheless, yung pong may test run have their costs. No? Ano po? These are in the form of telecom cost, yung kanilang support po, yung cloud service subscription, yung maintenance cost, and serving hosting cost po. These are all for the test po. Kasi kung pababayaan lang po natin sila mag-reimburse, kahit o anong gusto nila, hindi ko kami papayag. There must be a cap on the reimbursement. Kaya po we set a guideline na ganyan, ng 14%. So, if I may, Your Honor,
So what happens kung umabot ng 1 billion yung cap, yung 14%? No, I don't agree. Kasi, sabi mo yung may cap. Now, 14%, sabi mo, pinapayagan mo, i-go yung 14%. Paano kung ang 14% sa dumating yung taya na sobrang laki, lumobo, at ang 14% ay 1 billion? That's just a possibility. That's just a number na I pick na could happen. Na sa sobrang daming tumaya sa online, umabot ang 14% na 1 billion, ibibigay mo pa rin yung 1 billion at yun yung naging gastos nila.
Mr. Chairman, we pegged that, as you have seen now, from December 15 to January 15, ayan pa lang po ang sale ng 10 million, no? So, I don't know ano magiging, it's really hypothetical yung sinasabi nyo, pero we have to put a cap somewhere. Kailangan po lagyan natin ang cap.
Dapat 14 million, dapat 5 billion. O dapat, dapat hindi 14%, dapat 5%.
Well, kaya nga po yan po ay within the operating expense din naman po under our charter, no? So, ayan naman po ay no cost sa amin. Kung natatandaan nyo, wala po kaming ginastos.
No cost nga sa inyo, pero some cost for the government and the people na tumataya. Kasi nga po, 14, ito sir sinasabi nga dito na dapat hindi kayo tumatanggap ng 14% for the test run, except, nandun na tayo, meron dito, except for recovery of actual reasonable cost. So wala naman sinasabi rito na for recovery of actual reasonable cost, walang sinasabing 14% So kayo lang po nagbigay ng numbers. Okay? Kayo ang nagbigay ng numbers tayo. Sabi mo para magkaroon ng cap. Now, sabi ko nga, paano kung umabot yung 14% ay more than 10 million, umabot ng 1 billion. Pagkalaki-laking cap.
Mr. Chairman, after
isa pa po, may dagdag ko. What is prohibited is the commission system din. Prohibited po. Pinuprohibit yung commission system. You entered into this commission system by putting a cap of 14% nang galing po mismo sa inyo. That's still a commission, 14%.
Your Honor, that is a cap on the recovery. And after a year, we will purchase that if it works. If it works, we will purchase. If it doesn't work, we're not going to purchase it.
Then it will not work. I'll make sure. Kasi, how sure are you, Mr. Robles? Kasi nagpasa ako ng batas na hinaharang ko itong online loto. Para bang nakakasiguro na kayo na hindi makakapasa itong batas na ito? How sure are you?
Your Honor, it is not within my...
You entered into a contract, 1-year contract. What happens if in 6 months or less, naipasa ko ito at naging batas na ipinagbabawal yung iloto?
Then, Your Honor, the law will prevail.
Exactly.
You will be followed by all of us here, Your Honor.
And you know from the start na meron akong batas tungkol dyan, pinush nyo pa rin yung iloto.
Your Honor, until your proposal is a law, we'll have to work. Kaya nga po, we respect that.
You have to work, but there is an opinion from OGCC that states na you don't have to work on this kind of project unless you need to ask permission from the Office of the President, which you did not.
This is where we differ, your chair. Sa tingin namin, we're not on the same page, no? So, yan
Of
po
course,
ang
we're not on
aming...
the same page kasi ako'y nasa tama, kayo mukhang hindi.
Well, kaya nga po, andito we are cooperating with you. We also want you to see your law into fruition. Kami naman po ay tagapagpatupad lamang po. Ngayon, pag dumating po yung time na yan, rest assured, Your Honor, we will 100% comply with your law.
Well, no choice naman talaga kayo, Mr. Robles, FYI, pagbatas na yan. But anyway, from the very beginning, alam niyo naman po, yung stand ng committee na ito, wala kayo dito, hindi ata kayo umaten ng ilang beses ng hearing na ito. Sinabi ko na dito na yung aking mariin na pagtutol, kaya nga nagpasa po ako ng batas. Sana you should have taken the cue na okay, gagawa ng batas pala ang Senado tungkol dito, wag na lang siguro natin muna ituloy yung test run na yan. Yun po yung pinapoint out ko. Meron pong nanalong isang tao sa 600, I think this the other day, 680 something million. Okay? Ang tanong ko po, yan ba sa online nanalo o yung sa betting station?
Over the counter po yan, yung sa traditional betting
Over the
station.
over the
No. This is yung una, yung 640. Kayo naman. Relax lang. Kagabi yung iloto.
Hindi, sa Iloto ba ito? Yung sa 600 something million? Sa
Relax lang. Easy. We'll get there. We'll
Hindi,
get
sa Iloto ba ito o yung sa Lotto Agent Station?
Last night po, Mr. Chair, it was 698 million ang pinatinamaan po.
Kaya nga po, yung tumama na yon, saan po siya bumili ng ticket?
Sa iloto po.
Sa Iloto. Good. Now, sa executive session, I need to know kung sino yung nanalo. Kasi nga po, merong mga balita nakarating sa amin na katropa nyo na po yung nanalo. Totoo yan. Kaya ako na-brought up yan kasi inopen up ni Senator Coco yung tungkol sa mga pagpanalo-panalo na yan. So, mamaya mag-executive session tayo para masiguro na talagang hindi po katropa ninyo. Kasi yun po yung kumakalat na balita ngayon na hindi ko pinakinggan. Remember, hindi ko tinalakayan until sa dumating si Senator Coco. So, kailangan ko yung pangalan, identity nung nanalo. Especially sa Iloto pala siya nanalo. Kasi meron pong balita, 30 million na po ang ininvest ng tropa ninyo para manalo doon sa 690 million na yan. Tumatango si Ma'am Javier. Pero yan po ay, siyempre yan po yung sabi-sabi nila. Para maalis yung sabi-sabi na yan, mamaya po sa executive session, gusto ko malaman yung identity ng taong yan para makagawa kami ng mga research. Kung kinakailan mag-hire ako ng private detective para masiguro na hindi connected sa tropa ninyo itong nanalo. Kapag halimbawa, after mag-hire ako ng private detective at na-trace na talagang, lumitaw na talagang hindi galing sa inyo, then sasabihin ko rito na yung ay chismis lamang, walang katotohanan. Pero pag lumitaw sa ginawang investigasyon, I might even use the NBI, DICT, private detectives, CIDG, lahat ng mga agencies ng gobyerno para gumawa ng cross-checking, LTO, PSA, kung connected ba o hindi, or SEC, connected ba o hindi sa mga kasamahan nyo dyan sa PCSO, itong nanalo. So mamaya sa executive session, Senator Coco.
Maganda po itong bill ninyo, Mr. Chairman, na na-file ninyo. Well, at any rate, Mr. Chairman, ilan na ba itong lotto games na authorized by the PCSO? We have the big ones. We have
The jackpot games are 5, Mr. Chair.
5. We have the 642, the 645, the 649, 655, and then the 658. Over the Christmas period, we increased the jackpots of all these 5. Yes or no?
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman.
For the 642 and the 645, 100 million. For the 649, 655, and 658, 500 million. One time. The plan was to do it one time. May I know the legal basis?
We are allowed to, we have a prize fund, Your Honor, prize fund reserve, and we are allowed to use this to spur the sales para magawin natin exciting and inviting yung game.
For each game, fix na yung kanyang minimum jackpot eh. For every new draw, kung tinamaan yung jackpot, a new draw, balik siya sa minimum jackpot. So, that must have been fixed by mathematics. The probability of hitting 642 is 1 in 9 million. Basta, okay, and then that's why it deserves a certain jackpot. So when you made the jackpot all of a sudden 100 million, but the odds did not change, are you allowed by law to do that?
The board is allowed, Your Chair, Mr. Chairman. That's why we have the prize fund reserve. It's precisely for this purpose.
How is it stated in the law? We have a prize fund reserve for the purpose of
It's just the discretion of the board to
add to the jackpot.
Add into the jackpot, yeah.
And then the decision was it was one time, just to do it one time over that Christmas period of 2023.
Actually, ideally, Mr. Chair, it should be over the whole period of the year. Kasi every time may mananalo ka, you give in prize fund reserve. Kasi minsan talaga, this is jackpot driven, Your Honor. People bet because of the jackpot.
And then for the information of the public, yung mga increased jackpots po natin na 100, 100, 500, 500, 500, so a total of 1.7 billion pesos, tinamaan na po lahat.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. In less than a month.
Within a month, Your Honor.
Yes, within a month. Opo. Okay, so we're stating facts, Mr. Chairman. Facts lang ito.
Yun nga, Senator Coco, nakakapagtaka nga. Marami nagtataka, siyempre, especially yung mga mananaya na ang bilis na manalo ngayon sa PCSO, especially na the fact na hindi naman pwedeng sabihin kung sino yung mga nanalo, pwede naman nila itago. Plus, pagdating po dun sa online, sila naman may control ng computer system na yan. So, madali na nilang i-hocus-pocus. Yun po yung sinasabing hinaing na marami mga mananaya. Etong picture na ito, very controversial ito ngayon sa social media. Edited daw ito.
Yes, Your Honor.
Edited. Bakit kailangan i-edit?
We have to protect the identity of the winner. Meron po nagreklamo sa amin one time, we covered the face, yung damit naman po ay nakilala. So, nagreklamo siya, sana naman daw po, wag ipakita naman po yung damit. So, yan po ang reason niyan, and I agree, it's a very poor editing, pero the objective is to conceal the clothing na ma-identify sa kanya.
So, ibig sabihin, so inamin nyo, inedit to, pinalitan yung clothing.
Opo.
Bakit kinakailangan palitan ang clothing?
Again, part po yan ng pag-conceal kasi na-identify po yung damit. For example, kung at that day, yung mga kapitbahay po, yun yung suot niya, ganyan. Or kung nakapag-selfie siya, meron yung pong nagreklamo sa amin, favorite clothes daw kasi, kaya nalaman siya. So, Your Honor, if there is something to apologize, it's the poor editing. But I think it has served its purpose of concealing the identity, Your Honor.
So at least inaamin nyo, ayan, marami kasi mga nagtatanong, nagsabi, purang pagka-edit. So
sorry,
inaamin nyo,
we're not very good at editing the clothes.
Pero yung tao hindi edited.
Hindi po, totoo po
Tunay
yan.
na tao to.
Tunay na tao po yan.
Okay. So kaya sabi ko mamaya sa executive session, gusto ko malaman yung identity nitong taon to, pati yung nanalo sa 690 million.
Actually,
Make sure
lahat po on record yan, kung isusumpinan nyo po, we can provide the names.
No, sa executive session, pwede naman siguro yan. Am I right, Senator Coco? Can we do that on executive session?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, let's make it a strictly executive session.
Yes.
Even on the part of the Senate, limitado yung mag-a-attend at saka identified natin. And then,
yung nanalo ng 690 million, hindi raw yung legit na mananaya, kundi galing daw sa tropa niya. I'm sorry, I'm gonna repeat this again. Yung pong kumakalat na balita, galing daw sa tropa niyo na nag-invest ng 30 million para makuha nga itong 690 million. Para maalis na po yung haka-haka na yan, gusto po namin makita kung talagang totoong tao yon. And then gagawa nga ako ng cross-checking. Sinabi ko na kanina, I'm gonna use the NBI, the ICT, if I have to hire a private detective para magkaroon ng cross-checking kung yun ba ay related sa inyo. Hindi. Pag lumitaw na hindi, sabihin ko rito na hindi related talagang legit winner yan. You agree, sir? Very good. Number 13 po, payment of commission. A 14% commission shall be paid to the agent based on the generated daily sales. Oh, you entered into a contract stating na magkakaroon ng payment of commission na 14% doon sa testing na sinasabi naman po ng OGCC hindi dapat. During the testing period, there's no such thing as commissions that must be given, that should be given. Sinabi po ng OGCC na no can do para sa commission, wala dapat commission pag-uusapan during the testing period. And yet, dito po sa kontrata, sinabi ninyo na magbabayad kayo ng 14% ng PCSO commission sa Pacific Online. So again, that's a violation of the law. Graphing corruption po, maliwanag pa sikat ng araw. Ito pong kontratang to. Dami pong butas. Sana po, hindi nyo po sinabi dito sa contract, payment of commission. Sana nilagay nyo, payment of recovery. There's a big difference between payment of recovery and payment of commission. Yung payment of recovery, hindi po bawal yun. Trust me, hindi po bawal. Pero yung payment of commission, bawal po yun. That's tantamount to graft and corruption. Ito po, very clear, oh. Number 13, payment of commission. Na bawal dapat. During test run, there's no such thing as commission being paid. Sir, lawyer ka, di po ba? Alright. There's a big difference between payment of recovery and payment of commission. Yung payment of recovery, wala tayong problema doon. Kasi pinapayagan naman yon. Pero yung payment of commission, hindi pa pinapayagan yon. Pero nilagay nila dito sa contract na dapat, in the first place, wala sa kontrata to. Yung paglagay nila dun sa kontrata nitong payment of commission, may violation agad, sir. Do you agree as a lawyer?
Your Honor, subject to the rules and regulations of the Commission on Audit, to audit the commission to be received by the PCSO, I submit that that commission is not allowed based on the
Not allowed. Okay.
based on the contract review.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So therefore, sana hindi nilagay niyo rito, Mr. Robles, na payment of commission kasi binabawal naman talaga. Ayan, sinabi ni Attorney De Valle. Sana nilagay niyo payment of recovery regardless kung yan ay 15 million, 20 million. Wala kang violation doon. Kasi sabi mo, okay, 50 million binayad namin for the recovery. Eh, yun talaga yung amount ng recovery. Magpakita ng resibo para pagdating sa Commission on Audit, babanggain, talagang 50 million ang ginastos nyo. Hindi mo na kailangan ng cap-cap. Pero the fact na nilagay nyo dito, payment of commission, tapos 14%, tumutugma pa kung sa anong nakalagay dito, tinugma nyo, nagbigay ka ng 14% sa sales. So again, violation na naman yan, Mr. Robles. And you did ask for the opinion of OGCC, and OGCC gave you this opinion, and yet hindi nyo sinunod yung sinabi ng OGCC. Ba't pa kayo humingi ng opinion kung hindi nyo susundin? You know the protocol. Bago kayo mag-enter into a contract with any entity whatsoever, being a government-owned corporation, there must be an opinion coming from OGCC. Hindi na sana itong 13 na ilagay rito. Kasi kung pumunta po kayo sa OGCC, magkakaroon po kami ng contract with Pacific. At kami po ay magbibigay ng komisyon. Sinabi ng OGCC, hindi pwede, bawal yan. O di wala na sanang number 13 dito, payment of commission. Sana nakalagay na rito, payment of, para maliwanag at wala kayong sabit, payment of recovery. Wala tayong problema sa payment of recovery. Mr. Robles, maski na sabi mo pa, 50 million payment of recovery, wala tayong makikita problema. As long as, sabi ko kanina, magpakita lang pagdating sa auditing ng Commission of Audit na talagang 50 million, maski na 100 million pa yan kung talagang yun ang tamang amount for the recovery of the expenses incurred as a result pag puput up ng online system ng Pacific para sa ilot.
Mr. Chairman, we have the Memorandum Circular 2023-08. Ito po yung post-execution review of contracts. So, nakalagay po ron, pwedeng pagkatapos po ma-execute, tsaka po i-review. This is exactly what happened here, Mr. Chair.
Okay. August 19, 2023 po, nag-release ng opinion regarding e-lotto ang OGCC. Mr. Del Valle, Attorney Del Valle, you follow me? Are you following me, sir? August 19, 2023, right? You have that on record, sir? Look it up. August 19, 2023. OGCC released their opinion on the e-lotto launch. August 30, napirmahan po yung Memorandum of Agreement. So you have 19... wait a minute. Sorry. April 19, sorry. April 19, 2023. I'll take it back kanina sinabi ko August. April 19, 2023. Nag-release ng opinion ang OGCC pertaining to e-lotto. Attorney Del Valle, look it up please, sir. April 19, 2023. And then August 30, 2023, nagkaroon ng signing. Memorandum of Agreement between PCSO and Pacific Online System. August, April, May, June, July, August, 4 months. Attorney Del Valle, tama ba? April 19, 2023, nagbigay kayo ng opinion. Kayo dyan sa OGCC. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor. Opinion number 70.
Exactly. And then, meron silang 4 months para i-correct yung kanilang ilalagay dito sa contract na sinabi ng OGCC kung ano yung mga bawal. And yet, hindi sinunod. Pinagpatuloy yung mga bawal. At after 4 months, nagkaroon ng pirmahan at in-include pa rin kung ano yung mga binabawal ng OGCC. Am I right, Attorney Del Valle, sir?
Your Honor, if I may, based on the opinion number 70 of the OGCC, regarding the conduct of the online betting platform, it says that PCSO should first issue guidelines with regard to the launching of this online game proposal. So it does not categorically say, at least this opinion does not categorically say that online betting platforms should not be allowed. Instead, it mandated PCSO to issue the necessary guidelines and rules that will provide for the parameters.
I understand. I understand. Precisely. Correct. You're right. We're talking here about the commission, Attorney Del Valle, sa number 13 sa Memorandum of Agreement, which says payment of commission. Na sinasabi po ng OGCC bawal ang komisyon sa during test run. Ang sinasabi kasi ni Mr. Robles, late, nauna pa yung contract. May kaso rito. Trust me. Meron. Graft and Corruption Practices Act. Doon sa violation na yan. Dahil nagpadalos-dalos po, pinilit, minadali, may labas ng kontrata, which is only in favor of Pacific Online, injurious doon naman sa gobyerno. Ayan po, nagsalita na po si Attorney Del Valle. Hindi po kayo sumasagot, parang nagagay kayo na meron talagang problema. Balik tayo dito kay Ms. Evelyn Javier kasi naawa ako sa napakaraming na-displace na mga lotto agents yung sa mga betting stations. So, ma'am, itong 2,000 na nawalan po ng trabaho, nawalan po ng negosyo, ano po yung kanilang hinaing ngayon?
Gusto lang namin po sanang hilingin kay GM at sa kay Chairman na yung mga na-displace po hayaan po nila na makapagbukas muli. At kung pwede po sana na maka-order na sila ng mga machine para makapagbukas sila or i-prioritize po na mabuksan sila, lalo na po yung sa Mindanao po at saka sa Visayas kasi sila po yung pinakamaraming nasarado. Okay. Hindi naman po kami nilalabanan po yung kasi kakampi naman po talaga namin ang PCS. So dahil yan po yung pinili namin na hanap buhay. Nakakaawa lang po dahil una yung nirason ay low sales tapos yung pala po wala yung machine. umaasa pa po. Nandiyan po yung mga iba, galing-galing sila po ng mga iba-ibang probinsya. Nakaramihan po dyan ay displaced at saka may mga tellers din po yata na sumali na nawalan po ng trabaho. Kaya kawawa naman po sila, dumaan po yung Pasko, wala ho silang kabuhayan.
Okay. Well, binanggit niyo po, Chairman, yung panawagan sa inyo, ano pong reaksyon niyo? Na sana rin po maibalik at mabigyan ng machines yung 2,000 ng mga na-displace, ng mga lotto agents. Ano pong reaksyon niyo being the chairman of PCSO? Yung panawagan nila sa inyo and then later on si GM Robles.
Well, narito naman po yung aking mga kasama sa PCSO, pati na management. Siguro, para sa akin, personal, kailangan pag-aralan. Pag-aralan kung paano ma-address yung concern ng mahigit 2,000 na naapektuhan. But of course, this is a collective decision-making body. Pagkakasunduan po namin kung ano ang magandang gawin sa hinaing ng Polay. And sa aking pananaw po ay kailangan din pakinggan at bigyan ng lunas.
Okay. When you say kailangan pakinggan at bigyan ng lunas, meaning we have to come up with a solution para mabigyan ng aksyon ang kanilang problema.
Tama po yun. Nakikinig naman po ang management.
Right.
At
At ang
sila
kanilang
naman
problema
po,
ay sana may balik sila sa trabaho at mabigyan ng mga machines. Am I right? Yun pong gusto mangyari.
Opo. So,
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
nandiyan naman po ang management, nakikinig.
So would you encourage the management na pakinggan itong hinaing ng mga taga-Polay? Sir, as chairman?
Ano po?
Para sa inyo po, kailangan bang pakinggan ng management itong mga hinaing ng mga taga-Polay, mga membro, especially?
Opo, nandito naman po sila. Napakinggan nila yung mga hinaing at mapag-aralan kung ano ang pwede maging lunas na pwede i-recommenda sa board at ma-actionan collectively.
Miss Abir, ma'am.
Ang isa pa ho po sa pinakamabigat po naming problema tinanggal po yung cancellation ng machine. Minsan po nagkakamali po yung ating mga mananaya or minsan madumi po yung card. Minsan po binabasa niya kahit 100 po yung taya, lumalabas po na 1,200. Hindi na po pwedeng makansela. So ang nagsasuffer po talaga ay yung mga agents po at mga tellers. Kaya yung mga tellers po namin halos ayaw na hong magtrabaho kasi araw-araw po meron silang nakakansela. Binalik na po, dati po tinanggal po yan pero nung dating administrasyon, tapos na-realize po nila na talagang kawawa po yung mga agents at saka mga tellers pag tinanggal po yung yung cancellation. Kaya inire-request po namin kay GM po at saka kay chairman na kung pwede naman po wag naman pong na maibalik po yung yung cancellation at saka wag naman po sanang maging masyadong stricto po sa amin kasi kami naman po panghabang buhay ang karamihan po ng mga agents dito, mga pioneer po, mga 30 years na po, yung kako 20 years na po. Ngayon lang po masyadong naging mahigpit po yung
Okay. Let me interrupt you on that, Ms. Javier. So, ano pong dahilan nung kanilang pagiging sobrang higpit? Yung ba ay sapagkat nalulugi ang PCSO? Ano po sa inyo palagay?
Naman po sanang pero ang sinasabi po ng karamihan po ng mga agents.
Is it because loss of revenue para sa PCSO kaya naghigpit sila or
Opo, dahil
naghigpit sila
po,
for another reason?
Gusto po raw nila na masarado na lahat ang mga loto. Kasi masyadong very strict na po talaga yung parang mga memo po na lumalabas. Kasi dati wala naman.
So, naging stricto kuminsan kahit wala sa lugar. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, yun po yung,
Para mawala na kayo?
pagkakaintindi po ng karamihan dito, ng mga agents po, na parang nagigipit po kami masyado. Actually, ako po, wala naman po akong problema kasi nagko-comply po ako sa sumusunod po kami sa pagde-deposit araw-araw at nagbubukas naman po kami ng na alas 7 hanggat alas 8 po hanggat 8:30 po ng gabi. Pero dun sa mga ibang probinsya po kasi, hindi naman po sila makakomply dun sa 7 o'clock hanggat 8:30 kasi minsan 5 o'clock pa lang, wala na pong mga tumataya sa kanila, tapos i-demand po ng kanilang mga branches na kailangan bukas sila.
Hanggang 8.
So hindi po namin maintindihan kung ba't nagkaganon po yung nangyari.
So meron palang patakaran na kailangan yung outlet ay open until 8 o'clock.
Opo, 7 o'clock to 8:30.
7 to 8:30. Kahit na alam nila, especially doon sa mga lugar ng mga liblib, alam nila na wala naman nanay, after 5 o'clock, pinipilit pa rin. Kapag hindi ka sumunod doon sa request nila, makakansela ka.
Pwede po kung kaming ma-block or
Ma-block.
for termination.
Mr. Robles.
Well, kung maaari po, gusto ko pong talakayin yung cancellation. We learned na yung cancellation po, ayan po yung tumaya. Tapos, sasabihin, ay, canceled pala. So, nabigyan na ng ticket, tapos ika-cancel. Alam niyo po kung magkano it's costing us? 500 to 600,000 a day cost of cancellation. At ito po ang nakita namin, that in fact, in one branch, sa mga tinignan namin yung top 10, mas marami po yung cancellation sa actual transaction, which is we find it strange. Bakit mas marami yung cancellation sa actual sale? So, hindi po nangyayari yun. 14,000, for example, in one case, there was 14,000 cancellations. Yung sale niya ay 9,000. So, ano ba yun? Doon pumunta yung tao, tumaya, tapos, ay mali, tapos walked away. So, it's very unnatural. So, hindi po ganun ang psychology ng mananaya, and this doesn't happen across the board. Selected po outlets na nangyayari yan. So,
Okay, so Mr. Robles, anong reason para sa inyo? Siyempre, gumawa kayo ng research siguro niya, pag-imbestiga. So, ano ang reason, based on the result of your investigation, bakit nagkakaroon ng cancellation?
nasa level po ng possibly sa teller, umalis, kasi po merong winning cancelled ticket Meron po kaming ganong case. Ibig sabihin, akala ng mananaya, good yung ticket niya. Yung pala kinancel na. So magka-claim siya ngayon, makikita cancel ticket mo. So anong gagawin niya? Babalik siya dun sa pinagbilan niya, which babayar naman. Ang tawag po doon, linalabanan yung PCSO. Kasi 4,500 lang naman. Nangyayari po ito, you'll be surprised, nangyayari lang po ito sa 2D and 3D, and most likely 2D, kasi mababa lang po yung premyo So pwedeng labanan na. Kung bahala na, kung pag nanalo, di bayaran, pag hindi nanalo, di kanila yon. Yun ho ang findings namin dyan. So, yan po, tinigil namin. At hindi po across the board. Buti kung 5 dito and all over, hindi po gano'n nangyayari. So, we have to act on that. And true enough, we saved dun sa cancellation dahil tinigil na nga po namin So, ayan po ang dahilan yan. At hindi naman po kami nag-accuse. We have the data kung sino po yung mga top-notch cancellation. Can you imagine, they outnumber the actual sales? Paano naman ho nangyari yun? Tapos ano yun, hindi na natuto, lagi na lang nakakancel. No? Ano yun, lagi na lang siya nagkakamali. Siya ho ang sumusulat dun sa sa bet slip yung tao, siya ho ang sumusulat ng taya niya. Bakit ho nagkakamali? Kung siya naman ho ang sumusulat nun. No? So hindi ho accurate yan. At kami po ay supported by data, and hindi po namin aalisin for the record ang ating over-the-counter. Hindi po yan ang tamang pagpapalaro niyan. You have to increase jackpot para ho gumanda ang sales. Ako po ang nagsuggest nung sinasabi niya, gamitin yung lumang system. Kaya lang po, that is a 25-year-old machine. Ayaw na rin po mag-integrate ng bago. Dahil paano nga naman i-integrate yung 25-year-old system? To be very costly.
Now, why not give them new machines?
Sir, matagal po ang ordering ng machine po. It will take you almost a year. And then the cost, sa additional cost po, hindi po recoverable. I'm sorry, hindi po ako nag-negotiate ng unang price doon. But tinitingnan po namin, paano namin marirecoup if it's very expensive? Okay. Yan po ang reason namin sa management decision. Don't worry, sir, we're looking for other ways, even cheaper ways, of putting up a system. Kasi po, kung malalaman nyo, pareho lang yan ang online
Teka muna, sir. Sino yung tumatas ng kamay kanina?
Yes,
Ma'am,
GM.
can we... Are you lotto operator, lotto agent? Ano po? Teller. Okay. Sige. I would like to hear a reply from a teller. Pwede ba natin sila isalang at state your name, please? tungkol doon sa tinatawag na cancellation. So being a teller, so meron kang alam.
Good afternoon po. Ako po si Sinaida Salvador, 23 years Lotto teller.
Okay, saan po kay Lotto Teller, ma'am?
Makati po.
Sa Makati. Okay. Nagsalita kanina si Mr. Robles tungkol
Sir,
sa cancellation.
yung mga previous years, meron pong nangyaring ganyan kasi mismo ako yung nakakita nun. Yung isang checker sa accounting, nakita nga na meron parang gano'n na nag-fake, nagka-cancel, pero yung naka-insert na ticket sa ilalim is not good ticket. Ngayon, ang problema po namin, hindi naman po lahat. Ilan ang mga lotto outlets? Kumbaga, dapat hindi nila lahat.
So you admit na meron talagang ganon?
Meron na nangyari noon. Matagal na yun eh. Mga alam ko nasa ano pa yun kami, Quezon City.
How long was it, ma'am? Ilang taon na nakaraan?
2005, 7, I think ganun.
So after 2005, wala na kayo alam na nangyari?
Wala na akong narinig.
Ano
pero sabi nila, meron daw din pang nangyayari, may nagre-reklamo pa. Ngayon, ang ano ko lang po, hindi naman po lahat ng tellers ganun. Kumbaga, marami po kami. Kung lalahatin, katulad niyan, meron, ako naranasan ko yun eh, 240. Ang sahod ko 400, minus 240. Diba? Ano na mangyayari? Bali, ang machine po ngayon, napaka-sensitive. Tapos meron pong mga, minsan may mga errors po na hindi namin kaya. Hindi namin kayang anuhin eh. Kumbaga wala kaming...
Beyond your control.
Wala kaming control doon. Katulad yun sa mga printer error, sa mga thermals, yung mga scanner error. Ewan ko kung alam na nila yun, yung loob ng glass cleaner, pag yun nalagyan ng alikabok, pag once nagpasok ka ng card, pag akyat ng alikabok, babasahin yung kung saan siya tumapat. Ganon minsan ang nangyayari dun sa mga ticket na binabasa ng ibang amount.
Okay. And because of that, nagkakaroon ka ng cancellation.
Opo.
I mean, kayo ay, yung sinasabi kanina ni Ms. Javier, hinigpitan hanggang sa ma-terminate. Kayo sa kontrata.
Nung nagtanong naman po ako nung nakaraan sa accounts, tinanong ko po yan. Ang sagot sa akin ay, yung one day po na, ay yung kumbaga pag lagi na lang daw nagka-cancel, yung sa cancellation naman po, medyo hindi naman sila, kumbaga, kami yung magsasuffer.
Sa cancellation kayo po magsasuffer?
Oo, magsasuffer.
Na ibabawas po sa sweldo nyo?
Bawas sa amin yun. Kasi hindi rin naman i-carry lahat ng agent eh. Katulad nun, meron akong, kasi may mga GCs po ako ng mga tellers. Meron doon, 6,700 inabonohan niya. Meron 1,002. May mga records po ako nun. May mga, yun nga po ang hirap po doon sa mga, yung printer error, yun ang hindi namin kaya. Pero yung kunyari, nagmamanual lang kami, magkakamali kami. Pwede namin sagutin yun. Pero yung mga printer error, yung mga thermal error, ang hirap hindi namin control. Wala kaming control doon eh.
Okay. So,
23 years po akong teller, pero ngayon lang ako nakaranas ng ganyang kalalaking ano.
So,
Diba
Mr. Robles,
hirap?
aware kayo doon? Yung sinasabi po ni Ms. Salvador, yung mga
Bagong-bago po yung ating PLS at we have referred the matter to them at yung pong mga sinasite namin po ay nakadokumento po which prompted us. Yun pong sinasabi nyo ay we will have to look into yung isolated cases na yun, pero ang nakita namin talaga without even checking yung maliliit po, yung wholesale cancellation po. Yung po ang meron po naming nakita. We got the top 10, tapos nangyayari lang po yung cancellation sa 2D and 3D lang po.
No po.
Well, it's arguable, pero yung pong tinignan namin, ang majority po lang, nakita nyo 6 digits, hindi nagkakamali. Meron po yun yung tinignan namin, bakit ka nagkakamali sa 2D and 3D? Sa 6D hindi ka nagkakamali. Wala ho, 0 on 2D, 3D. Kasi malaki ho ang premyo ng 6D. Hindi ho kayang labanan yon. Yun ho ang naging explanation over the years. So yun ho talaga ang naging reason namin. Yung mga, kita nyo, 14,000 yung cancellation, 9,000 yung pumasok. Paano naman ho yun? So yun ho, indicative na yun na yung ang 4D tsaka 6D hindi nagkakamali. Bakit doon namumukod tangi lang ho doon sa 2D and 3D?
Ms. Xavier?
GM, may we suggest po na yung mga grabe po yung cancellation, di dapat po yun sila ang tiniterminate at saka po sila na lang po yung binablock, pero wag naman po yung lahat kasi yung mga iba naman po talaga kami ho, takot kami ngayon mag-cancel po. Ihilingin na lang po namin sana na kung may kasalanan po yung isang agent, dapat po ipatawag siya kasi nagsasuffer po yung karamihan dahil po dun sa kanilang kasalanan.
Tama,
Sana po,
I agree with that, Mr. Robles. So, yung sabi nyo kanina, identified yun din daw yung sabi mo yung lugar at mga lotto agents na palaging nagkakaroon ng cancellation. Then, yun dapat ang ipatatawag nyo, yun dapat ang i-terminate nyo yung kanilang kontrata. Bakit yung 2,000 nadamay?
Ito po, sample.
Ma'am,
Sample.
may sample. Ano po yung sample niyo, ma'am? Ano po ito, ma'am?
Sample po yan ng mga tickets na hindi namin makancel kasi nga dahil nga po sa yung walang cancellation, ang problema po dyan sa scanner.
Scanner. Okay, hindi
Yes,
ko maintindihan to. Halimbawa,
Yung ang taya sa 310, ang taya lang dyan is 10 pesos, nagiging siyang 310. Binabasa po yung, wala naman siya nakaguhit, pero binabasa yung 300. Ganun po.
So,
Ito po naman yung sa scanner.
so scanner ang may
Ito,
problema.
Oh.
So, kunyari, ang taya mo is, magkano ulit? Ang taya?
Ang taya ay 10 pesos
10
lang.
pesos?
Diba? Dalawang 10 yan. Yung isa naging 300.
Okay, dalawang 10.
Opo.
Hindi, 210 yung isa.
Opo. Ay, balig, po, parang may binasa siyang isang 300, isang 200. Ito naman po yung sa printer error. Ay, sa thermal error. Printer error din, kasama na sa thermal.
Okay.
Na ayaw tanggapin ng customer kasi punit. Pero good ticket naman sana siya. Kaso lang punit, hindi tinatanggap ng customer.
Bakit na po napunit?
Sa thermal po.
Sa thermal.
May mga thermal po
O
kasi.
kahit na siguro ako mananaya, pag nakita ko punit, huwag ko tanggapin yan. Baka mamaya, pag nanalo yung ticket ko, mga invalid. So, again, maging cancellation yan.
Yan. Sagot na namin. Kumbaga, babayaran
Kakainin nyo na yun. Oh.
Laban na lang.
Yan ang mga legit na cancellation. So, maraming dahilan. Yung sinasabi niyo po, naintindihan ko kayo, Mr. Robles, may mga gustong rumakit, gustong labanan, nagigirila kung tawagin, against PCSO. Okay, legit yun. Dapat yun ang mga parusahan. Huwag yung mga talagang honest to goodness na pagkakamali na
At saka,
hindi nila beyond their control. Tulad nun yung...
Tsaka po yung, kumbaga bigla kasing nagkaroon ng cancellation, wala man lang leeway na pwede kami tumawag. Kunyari, may cancel kaming malaki. Pwede sana namin itawag sa hotline. Kahit pagtawag sa hotline, wala eh.
Makorek.
Wala eh.
Okay. Ayun, binigyan sana silang leeway o pagkakataon na para maayos yung problema tungkol sa cancellation. Kasi ang nangyari, kapag wala ng lunas right there and then, silang umaabono. Tama, ma'am?
Po. Kami po.
Kayo umabono. Tulad nito, yung ang may problema, yung printer, yung pagbasa ng printer. Cancellation yon, sila nag-aabono. Siyempre, sabihin ng mananaya, hindi naman yan tinaya ko, bakit nyo ako bigyan ng ganong ticket na mali? Of course, cancel na yon. Kasi sabihin ng tao, hindi ko na ituloy yung laro ko. Abono sila. So yan
Mr.
dapat
Chair.
ang i-correct ninyo, hindi yung i-correct by way of terminating their contracts.
Ay, hindi po termination yun po. Ang ginawa namin, ni-stop po muna namin yung reimbursements, cancellation process namin. Kasi na yun with a large volume po, kung 500 to 600,000 a day po, very telling po yun kasi po ulit. Pero you're right, we will, in fact, yung mga legitimate concerns like oversensitivity, we forwarded it already.
I know. Yung nga sinasabi kanina, masyado kayo naghihigpit until such time na ginawa niyong rason, yung paghihigpit, na hanggang sa ma-terminate sila. Di ba? Miss Pauline, sinasabi niyo, Miss Xavier, na
Mr. Chair, hindi po. We cannot coexist without the traditional dahil marami pa rin ho talagang nasa traditional. In fact, iba po ang market ng traditional. Iba rin po yung nag-online.
I understand.
Kaya nga po, sir, if I may, there is always a different market for the online kahit po sa ibang bansa. The traditional, the over-the-counter po is always there. Kasi po ang nature po ng mananayatin is very superstitious po yan eh. Suki-suki po yan. So we understand that, but we will seriously look at the problems po ng mga legitimate cancellation. Yan po, I will promise you po, after this we will have to sit down on that. Maybe we put a cap on saan ang pwedeng...
And then if you were to ask me, Mr. Chair, yung mga cancellation na beyond their control na may problema ay PCSO, dapat ma-refund, ma-reimburse yung mga nag-abono. Ibalik yung mga pera nila. Kasi karamihan sa mga teller ay nag-abono. Kasi hindi naman nila kasalanan eh. Bakit hindi?
Mr. Chairman, sino ang provider ng system sa Lotto outlets?
Ito sa joint venture po.
Ano pong pangalan?
It's a Pinoy Lotto
So yung
joint venture.
yung physical Lotto outlets, yung sinasabi nila na may printer, magbibigay ng thermal paper, ang provider niyan is Pinoy Lotto. So dapat ina-assess din ninyo siya anong performance ng kanyang system, kung punit ang thermal paper, yung dust ay nag-accumulate, nasisira yung pagbasa ng mga QR code or whatever, mga 10 pesos, 300 pesos ang lumalabas, software problem yun. Is that your responsibility as PCSO or as a provider's responsibility?
Well, yung papers po, if that is defective, then we are to blame. Pero again, kung hindi naman po yun ang reason, we have to look into it if it's really the paper. Kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi naman po across the board yung nakita namin eh. Very specific areas po eh.
Alam ko yung meaning nyo, Mr. Robles, ng nakita ninyo. Siguro you looked at your computerized systems, yung online ninyo. Pero ito yung mga reklamong hindi nyo makikita eh. Yung punit yung papel, mali ang pagka-print. Ang nasa lahat, di na nila rin-report eh. Hindi nyo nakita yan sa main office ninyo. Imposible na. Pero now, nalaman nila na alam na ninyo na marami palang nagtitiis na lang, ina-absorb na lang yung loss kasi there is no effective reportorial system. You must put one in place, require it from that provider, Pinoy Lotto. Dapat galingan ni Pinoy Lotto. Tapos dapat may feature naman ng immediate cancellation. That should be a feature. At the immediate one, yung pagka-place ng bet, it's either hindi nagbayad yung tumaya or whatever, dapat may feature na cancellation of the bet. Software.
May reason. At binigyan na reason.
Bigyan na reason. Malagyan ng menu of the reasons.
Yes.
I mean, hindi pa software lang. Hindi pa software.
Parang sa kayo, hindi na mag-abono yung mga teller.
Pacific Online Systems Corp, you know how to write code, di ba? I mean, can that be done?
Yung Pinoy yung...
Hindi, pero I'm asking them, kasi online betting din sila eh. That's code. Madali lang yan sa code, right?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Pwede po siyang additional...
You can give a grace period of 2 minutes.
Meron siyang 5-minute na
5 minutes grace period.
Dati po sa traditional system.
Di ba? I mean, tinatanong lang kita as not as the but parang as someone in the business, di ba? Parang kayang gawin yan, no? It should not be insurmountable, di ba?
Yes po,
so,
100%.
Ganun lang siguro, Mr. Chairman, to the PCSO family, itrato yung pamilya din ninyo itong mga outlets natin. Ngayon lang ba sila nagkaroon ng tayo makasalita na narinig ninyo? Wala ba tayong regular wala na intervention ng Senado? Wala bang regular stakeholders forum or summit, whatever?
Acknowledge AGM. Lisa Gaboy, siya po ang head ng aming branch operations. He's been here for the longest time po.
Go ahead and state your name.
Sir, I'm Remelisa Gabuyo, the AGM for Branch Operations Sector, handling all the Lotto agents po. Sir, kami po in partners po sa kanila. Lahat po ng concern nila, last December po, lahat po ng branch managers natin, nag-meeting po sa kanila para to address po lahat ng mga concerns nila. Please understand that we are transitioning into a PLS. So lahat po kami, October po nag-start yan. Marami ho kaming naging challenges. So ngayon ho, October lang po. So we are very sensitive po, that is right. Pero po yung sinasabi nilang concerns nila, in-elevate na rin po namin yun sa JV Lotto. So we are addressing po that one.
Sige po. Okay, thank you. Now, doon ako sa nagbumukhang kawawa yung mga teller. Ilan na po sa inyo pong monitoring ang na-cancel dahil ang pagkakamali ay sa printer, ang pagkakamali ay sa system?
Reported lang po nila ngayon sa amin yun eh. Siguro po may mga na-receive na po kaming about mga 25 lang po na sumusulat sa amin for their concerns na ganun po.
Pero isn't it right? Tama si Senator Coco Pimentel na evaluate niyo po yung provider niyo, yung Pinoy, anong pangalan nun?
Yes, sir. Sir, we already...
Kung kinakailang sibakin niyo yun at magpaano kayo muna, magpa-bid kayo ng bagong provider.
Sir, we already wrote din po regarding these concerns
And
po.
what was their answer to the letter you sent them?
Wala pa po kaming na-receive na ano po.
Kailan kayo sumulat sa kanila?
Parang 2 weeks ago po, sir.
2 weeks ago lang.
Opo,
Matagal na
Your Honor.
itong problema to.
Ang cancellation nag-start ng November po nag-start yung cancellations. November 30 po.
Okay. Ma'am, regardless kung magkano amount, basta yung na-cancel yung ticket dahil sa computer system, kasalanan po ng Pinoy, pangalan niya ulit?
Pinoy Lotto po. JV Pinoy Lotto.
Pinoy Lotto at kasalanan po ng PCSO. Gusto ko po ma-refund. Basta't valid, pag may mga kopya sila ng mga ticket, pinakita sa inyo, i-refund. Wala na pong cheche-bureche. Gusto ko po ma-refund. Magkano ang sweldo ng mga teller? Below minimum, kung minsan wala pa sa minimum. Pagkatapos, dudugasan pa. I-refund. Hindi ako papayag. 400 pesos a day, tapos mag-abono sila 500. Di ba? Refund po. Hindi ako papayag. Lahat ng mga teller na nag-abono dahil sa kasalanan ng Pinoy Lotto, magpakita kayo ng ebidensya at kailangan i-refund. It doesn't matter kung yung Pinoy Lotto mag-refund o yung PCSO.
Sige po, we will take that in consideration. Lalo na po kung valid talaga. Kaya nga po sinulatan namin, we have to check kung totoo yung oversensitive kasi maaari nga naman po talaga.
Sir,
so,
pakita
we will just allow us po to do the processing lang po kasi maaabuso din po. Ganyan po yung nangyari nung nakaraan po.
I understand, of course, sir. Pero kaya sabi ko nga, magpakita lang sila ng ebidensya na yung cancellation ay pagkakamali ng Pinoy Lotto at ng PCSO na walang kinalaman sila.
Opo, we will determine that po. We will determine that
Once
po.
determined, kailangan i-refund sila, yung mga teller. Kasi sila po yung tinatamaan, sila po yung nag-abono. Yun po yung point ko rito. Nagkakaintindihan po ba tayo? Okay? So, Ms. Salvador, okay sa inyo? Ito, soli ko na pong ticket nyo. Okay, resibo nyo po ito para maka-refund po kayo. Sayang din po yan, oh. Ilang hundred yan.
Kasi yung iba, sir, naitapon na.
Wala na.
Wala na, naitapon
problema.
na Wala na kaming proof.
Wala na. Paano yun? Wala bang way na malaman yun, Mr. Robles, sa computer? Sige po, ipakita natin yung sa PCSO later para
Nagbigay pa ako ng letter sa kanila nung pag-start ng cancellation.
Kailan po?
November, I think it is November. Monday yun eh. Tuesday, Monday. Nagpasa na ako ng letter.
Nung November?
November 13 siya nag-start. Hapon nagpasa ako ng letter sa kanila.
Okay, sige, November
May mga
13.
pictures yun.
Nakatanggap kayo ng reply dun sa letter nyo?
Wala po. Nagpa-follow up lang po ako. Tapos, ipinasa ako sa gaming department kay... Forgot the name.
Okay. So in short, nagkaroon ba ng resulta yung pagpapollow up niyo po?
Wala pa po hanggang
Ngayon?
Bali ano daw po, for, ang tawag doon, yung parang for discussion pa.
For discussion. O ayan po, AGM.
Nag-follow pa ako kay Mr. Randy.
November 13 hanggang ngayon, November, December, January, 2 months na, wala pa rin siyang nakukuhang kasagutan doon sa kanyang problema. At pinagpapasapasan siya parang bola. Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, nakipag-meeting po ako sa kanila, if you remember po.
Ma'am, yung meeting po natin regarding po dun sa nawala ng machine.
Hindi po, marami po yun. Kasama po yung ano.
Kasama din po.
Meron po tayong minutes niyan, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Continuous po na nakikipag-usap po kami sa inyo.
Bali,
Lagi
ma'am,
po yan. Our office is always open po sa inyo. Lagi po yan. Meron po tayong mga minutes of the meeting po yan.
Bali, ang meeting po natin noong December 21.
Apo.
Regarding po dun sa mga nawala ng machine. Tapos, sinama ko na rin yung sa cancellation at saka yung mga
Yes po,
Lotto
pati sa
hours.
thermal rolls. Opo.
Pero no more, hindi na ulit ako nag-ano ng letter sa inyo.
Opo.
Yun lang po. Pero once in a while, nagpupunta ako sa PCSO para ma-clear ko lahat yung mga rumors na lumalabas sa mga
Yes
FB
po.
page.
Yes po.
Unless kung mayroong mga katanungan pa si Senator Coco Pimentel sa susunod na hearing natin, for now I'll suspend this. Iimbitahan ko po yung mga taga-Office of the Ombudsman para kunin natin opinion tungkol dito sa mga violation, glaring violations, matter of fact, na ginawa ng PCSO, kung meron pang makakasuhan dito sa graft and corrupt practices. So, mas maganda magsalita yung Office of the Ombudsman. Yes, Senator Coco.
Okay, kanina Mr. Chairman, na-establish natin na sabi ng PCSO may kapangyarihan sila to use a certain fund to augment the price, the jackpot. Do you also have the power to access a certain fund to reimburse these tellers na naapektuhan ng ating this well-documented cases of loss, not due to their fault or negligence, but due to the system, fault in the system? Can you do it? Di abot na 1.7 billion yan, na tulad ng inaugment ninyo sa prize funds.
Are you asking the chairman or
I'm asking them if they believe that they have the power to set aside funding to compensate our tellers.
Okay. Sir, Senator Coco, kasi nasa banggit mo chairman, kasi kung binanggit mo si chairman, pasagutin natin. Kung hindi, are you addressing that question to AGM?
Pwede si chairman, pwede si GM.
GM?
Those who are familiar with their laws. Kasi naka-cite si GM ng legal basis to augment the prize fund, the
Okay,
jackpot. So,
sige, umpisa natin si chairman. Chairman, would you like to answer the question of this Senate Minority Leader?
I would like to suggest that since these are operational concerns, actually, not really policy issue yet. It's a matter of finding funds where we can help the Lotto agents who suffered certain damages. These are concerns that should be addressed by the finance people, accounting, budget, and maybe in consultation with COA. Then when the consultation is done and it needs board action, then we will act on it.
So I promised earlier, para mapagbigyan natin yung maraming mga katanungan mula sa mga maraming mananaya, we'll call for an executive session, Senator Coco, tungkol dun sa nanalo para gusto ko malaman yung identity noon natin sa Senado in an executive session, masatisfy natin yung mga mananaya. Kasi ang sinasabi, ito'y kumakalat na haka-haka na tropa raw ni GM ang nanalo.